Hey, what's up with y'all, man? What's good with everybody? What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, body, man? Hope y'all hanging in there well. Welcome, man. What's up with everybody? Welcome indeed. Welcome indeed, man. What's good with everybody? Let me go ahead and zoom in. What's up with everybody, man? What's good with y'all? Yo, what's up, Andy? What's up with everybody? What's good with everybody indeed? What's good with everybody indeed, man? What's up with y'all? How am I? To be honest, man, I really can't complain. I can't complain at all. I was kind of messing around with like some shapes before I got on a second ago. And yeah, I'm here, bro. How are you? What's up with everybody? What's good with you though? I'm here indubitably. Here indeed. Young Goku, I'm good. That's what's up, Andy. Nah, this isn't, to be honest with you, this has nothing to do with Goku. I've been kind of making it a point to do like more anime themes, but this is gonna be something a little bit different. This one's gonna be it's gonna be something a little bit different. This is kind of in its own little direction. This is gonna be more in its own direction. I hadn't yet fully decided how far I wanted to go. Yo, nah, but I've been doing like a lot of Gokus. I don't wanna spam him too much. Spam him more than I already have, you know. I don't want to spam him more than I already have. I'm gonna give that man Goku a little bit of time to breathe. That way it's not just so repetitive to the point to where it's like the Charizard syndrome, you know. You see it everywhere. Yo, what's up, Cat? Yo, what's up, Zane? What's up with everybody? What's up with everybody indeed? I don't want to go too deep into the rabbit hole of drawing in Goku. And when I do, it just gotta be more worthwhile, you know. You don't want to do the same thing too much. It's good for practice, though, I would say. Let me center this more. What's up with everybody? I didn't realize how off-centered that was. Like, before I got on stream, I was kind of just messing around with, like, some shapes. I didn't really draw anything. But sometimes, like, people always ask me questions about how I make sense of these whenever I go. For, like, a lot of these, everything is shapes. And sometimes I just have times, like, I just kind of sit around and just mess with shapes a little bit before I get into, like, my main drawings themselves. Well, what's good with y'all though, man? What's up with everybody? What's up, 50K? Yo, what's up, Jen? 50K Bandit is crazy. But look, the funny thing about the 50K Bandit thing though is I might have dipped out, but I still went ahead and drew in young Mewtwo. Mewtwo definitely was one. Mewtwo was definitely the one that I came back to. You can't really go wrong with Mewtwo. But kind of I was speaking on Mewtwo with, it's kind of like the Charizard, the Charizard analogy. I don't want to spam Mewtwo to the point to where it's like he becomes too mundane. You know, you don't want it to become like generic or nothing. It gotta mean something. Yo, and how long did it take for me to do this? I've been drawing this way since like 2024, but for as long as I've been alive, I've always been able to write with my left. I'm over right-handed though. Miami 3. What does that mean? Hey, lettuce. And I appreciate it too, Audrey. What's up, Gavin? But yeah, it's just kind of just been the result of my own little experimenting and trial and error, bro. To answer your question and making it like a way to like answer it in a way that makes sense without going off too far on like an unskippable cutscene. You know, I don't want to really give off that vibe here. An unskippable cutscene that you can't get away from. But who am I drawing right now? I think that I want you all to guess before I end up like drawing in some more of his features and stuff. I want y'all to kind of guess who it's gonna be. You're doing pretty good. And you're doing well, Penguin. No, this little character, he isn't a penguin. He's something else entirely. A cat. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Gavin. Eat. Thank you for the roses, man. I appreciate it. Stitch. Nah, man, Stitch was somebody that came up in one of the other lives, but no, he's not quite Stitch. A Chihuahua. You said Five Nights at Freddy's? No. This one has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, even though that's something that people have been asking me for a little bit more. So I gotta see, but this one definitely, this one is not Five Nights at Freddy's related. I'm being honest with you. Sometimes I kind of joke with it. Sometimes I'm like, man, yeah, it's such and such, but No, this one right here, this genuinely has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going ahead and clearing the confusion now. Is it Rakai? Golem? Nah, man, E.T. No, this isn't E.T. Darwin. Nah. I've done like aliens and stuff before, but yeah, even this one, it has nothing to do. This one has nothing to do with young E.T. This one, this is genuinely not. Y'all looking at his little head shape. Dobie cat. Nah. Nah, man. This has nothing to do with none of those people. The Lorax? Is it the Orange Ninja Turtle? Nah. He's not quite the Orange Ninja Turtle, bro. He's definitely not E.T. either. Young E.T., bro. That's tough. This has nothing to do with E.T. in all seriousness. That's funny though. Might be. Nah, it ain't, man. It ain't nothing like that at all, bro. It ain't nothing like that. It's not E.T. You like you going off of the shape of his cranium, bro. Baby Yoda. Nah. Not even Baby Yoda either. This one, this is not Baby Yoda. I remember it was like a big thing. Nah, it's me. Nah, it's not. Nah, Golem. Nah. It's me. It's crazy work. Nah. E.T. is crazy. Nah, this ain't E.T. though. This is not E.T. I repeat. Golem Simon. I don't even know who Simon is, bro, but hey, I'll take it, I guess. Chipmunk. Nah. Fight for my life. Never seen this style. Jim, Alvin, the bunny from Zootopia, Pennywise. See, y'all getting a little bit warmer. This is a little cricket. This is a little cricket, a puppy. Jiminy Cricket. KSI? No. That's tough. Say KSI, bro. What? Nah, bro. You gotta lock it. Tiffany from Chucky. Nah. Scary Doll. Annabelle. It could be young Annabelle. The new mummy girl. It's a woman, right? He's ignoring my Chucky comment. You think it's Chucky. Annabelle for sure. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Octopus. My ex. It's even more tough, bro. Moon. Bro, you gotta tell me who do you see? That's gonna be the theme of the night. Who do you see personally? And don't be cheating either. You know, my rules are always don't consult with Chat GPT. Thank you for the rose too, Audrey. Poppy? Nah, it's not Poppy from Poppy Playtime. Nah. Even though that has been a character that's came up a couple of times. A baby. No. You said IT. Nah, it ain't IT, bro. It ain't Buddy it ain't Pennywise either. Chucky. Catwoman. Nah, this one isn't Catwoman. Catwoman is crazy. Catwoman is insane. This is not Catwoman, bro. I don't know what kind of Catwoman you see it, bro. The secretary from Monsters, Inc. Hint. JJ the pet plane. Lucy. Medusa from Little Mermaid. Tiffany. Annabelle. You gotta lock in, bro. Some of y'all getting colder, others are getting warmer. It's a nice little somewhere in the middle with the chat right now. Squint your eyes. I know the doll from Resident Evil anywhere. Nah, you know what? That's a good guess, but no. This one is not. This one ain't Buddy from Resident Evil. I kind of forgot about that one, to be honest with you. That Resident Evil game was crazy. You talking about the one with the witches, right? Baby Grinch, definitely an animal. Five Nights at Freddy's thing. No. This one ain't like no Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, believe it or not. That's one that I was considering, but I hadn't yet made my mind up yet for this one. But no, it's not this one. This one has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. In all seriousness, Village was the one, the witch on the Little Mermaid, Darth Sidious from Star Wars, Kim Possible, Chucky, Teletubbies. You said Chucky. Now this has nothing to do with Resident Evil though. For the ones of you all, that's an interesting guess. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about Resident Evil. I think that I ain't gonna lie, I didn't play Resident Evil, but I want to say that I watched somebody on YouTube play through it. I'm kind of to a point now where I'd rather just watch somebody else play it like a movie or something. Poppy Playtime doll, his eyes, Tiffany Valentine, young E.T. Nah, some of y'all getting a little bit warmer. Some of y'all know it. I haven't really like outwardly been like, yeah, this is this or that's that. Dark City's Toy Story. Nah, this it. That's another one that's another one that I was considered too. But nah, this ain't nothing to do with Toy Story. That's something that I just had in my notes, and they just so happened to put out a trailer for it. It's not Chucky. Unoriginal art, Megan. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know what that is. Chucky's girl. This is dark magic. This is not dark magic. You're an AI. It's that dang Barbie meme. You're an AI. You know that? You're an AI, bro. Straight up clanker. No in between, no relation. My daughter guessed Chucky before you even did the mouth. LOL. Y'all think this is Chucky for real? Y'all really think this is Chucky for real? Y'all being serious? Y'all trolling. The bunny from Zootopia. The onions. How did you know you can do this? Since when did you start? Bro, a very, very long time ago, bro. Since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, indubitably. Y'all think this is Chucky for real? Yes, Chucky. It looked like Megan to me. Jack. See, you almost got me. I thought you was about to hit me with one of them Kahoot names, bro. I got like my guard is up because somebody was in there spamming Kahoot names the other day. I thought you was about to be one of those. It's Kahoot names for 2015. I said Chucky first. You said that's Chucky, no way. You think it's Chucky for real? I can't believe that y'all really think this is Chucky, bro. That's crazy. Y'all seriously think this is young Chucky? Mike Tyson. Somebody said Charles Lee Ray. Bro, dropping the man's federal name ain't about to change the outcome, bro. It's tomatoes. It's the same thing, you know? How do you find you can do this? Those eyes are crazy. He's looking right at you, bro. He's looking right at you in particular. The eyes are crazy because he got his eyes on you, right? Wait, you sound like that guy who does voiceovers. Really? Peanut Butter Baby, Shirley Temple, Frizz is Chucky, Annabelle. A hint that looked like Michael Jackson. Bro, I don't know what kind of Michael Jackson you seeing, bro. You got to lock in. What is that? What do you mean this looks like Michael Jackson, bro? This Child's Play hint. Nah, bro. No hints. You just bro, I need raw brain power, bro. Tell me what you see. No cheating. No chat GPT. Nothing, bro. Bro, we gaslighting like crazy. I'm not gaslighting nothing, bro. I want y'all to use y'all's thinking caps, man. Lock in. The theme of tonight is thinking, bro. Thinking. I just can't believe I really think this is Chucky for real. I just can't believe it. It's Chucky, Madonna, Good God Doll, Frisk from Undertale. His talent is amazing, man. Yo, thank you, UTD. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. No. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. I had this teacher in like middle school, and he was like an enthusiast of that movie, and he was just like super passionate about telling us pretty much they sat there and made that whole movie set. That was before CGI and stuff existed. If you're talking about the OG one, not even the one with Johnny Depp in it, like the OG Charlie. I get them mixed up. One is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The other one, it's the same movie. Dude's name is 100% Chucky, even if you didn't mean for it to be. Nah, this ain't Chucky, bro. Charles Lee Ray, Matilda. Where are the Dallas women at, though? Are you ambidextrous, Vicky? The pen. What pen is red? Bro, there ain't even a red pen, bro. You tripping. I think that you got your phone on like a special color grade setting. Is it Optimus Prime? No. Oh my gosh, that's Chucky. No, it's not, bro. Lock in. This is not Chucky. Lock in. Get a grip. Right, my favorite jar on TikTok. Yo, thank you, Rich. Annabelle. Nah, the right hand is red, by the way. Is it Kim K? Is it red? It is red. Bro, there has never been a red pen ever. Ever. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping tonight. What y'all got going on? There has never been a red pen. Chucky's girl, Charles Lee Ray. What do you mean it's not red? Bro, there has never been a red pen ever on my page. I've never drawn with red. Ever. Is it a Kardashian? No. Is it a type of doll or a toy? No. It's a yes or no question. Me and Chucky's girl, Slappy. Yo, ain't Slappy that dude from the Poppy Playtime game? Is that am I tripping or? That's been somebody else that has been asking me before, but I've never drawn him, buddy. I know that he got motion though. The Poppy Playtime dude, Goosebumps. He's from Goosebumps. Is that my future mother-in-law, bro? That's tough. I'm telling her you said that. Can you draw normally? No. Huggy Wuggy. Slappy. Goosebump Sharp. The Jungle Boy. Are you drawing it with scars? You know, not yet. I don't think so. Not on here. Not on here. I was thinking that I wanted to draw whomever he may be normally, and I was kind of on the fence with. I don't know, bro. I gotta just see. I haven't made my mind up yet. I gotta just see. Not this one though. Not this one right here. Not the one that I'm just kind of just sketching in as I got on live a second ago. Is it you? Nah, it's you, Oliver. Look, this is you. This is literally, this is a spitting image of you in particular, bro. Wait, so Chucky? Nah, it's not Hillary. It's not Mike. Will from Stranger Things. I don't even know who that is, but no. This is for sure Annabelle. Huggy Wuggy, you mean? Can you give it a samurai sword? No. Yo, thank you for the rose, too. That's Rano. Once you finish, will you show who it is? Absolutely not. Y'all got to guess. Y'all got to guess, bro. This is a guessing game. You got to tell me who you see. Tell me who you think it's going to be. Tell me who do you see. Tell me who do you think it's going to be. That's going to be the theme of the night. It's definitely Chucky. Chucky's bride. It's Chris from Family Guy. See, you're getting warmer. You're getting way warmer, gang. It's definitely Chucky. I don't know why you are incentive. I don't know why you trying to encourage people that this is Chucky, bro. You got to get a grip. You gaslighting the chat. You getting people amped up. You're leading people astray, bro. How are you not using red but showing red? Because there has never been a red pen, bro. You are imagining things. It's Chucky. Young Stewart. There's never been a red pen, bro. You're tripping. You're lagging. This is just a dream. This is just a dream that you've yet to wake up from. This is a simulation. Yo, you're an AI. I'm an AI. We are AI collectively. Coraline. No. Yeah, hey, as a matter of fact, bro, you in the other world. You ain't woke up yet. That's what's going on. You're in the other world. Speaking of Coraline. Who's gaslighting? Bro, it ain't nothing to gaslight, bro. He took a trip to the other world and forgot to go back through the magic door. That's what's going on. LeBron James. Is it Lois or Meg? Both at the same time. How long did it take for you to make that? You got to lock in. Chucky. Yeah, no. It's not Chucky. It's the whole what's their last names? It's the whole Griffin family at the same time, bro. That's who it is. He said yes, then no. No, I didn't, bro. I didn't say nothing, bro. Lock in. You good? Yo, thank you too, yo. Nah, it's not Charlie. It's not Megan. I gotta lock in. Y'all were here saying I said things that I didn't say. Putting words into my mouth, bending reality. He says Stu, Patrick. Nah, it's not Patrick. Nah, it ain't your mom either, Johnny. Stu. Who is Stu? Stop spamming Stu. I don't know who that is. Wednesday. Looks like me. Wednesday? Nah. This is John. This is young John Pork on here, man. Annabelle, the wife from Up when she was young. That's tough. That's extremely tough, bro. The Toy Story guy, nah, man. Peter and Lois, Lil Bill. Nah, it's ain't Buddy from Up or the lady from Up. Up was tough. I forgot about how tragic Up was, bro. You ever be like scrolling through Reels or Instagram or TikTok and you'll come across one of those little movie summaries where somebody will somehow like condense a whole movie down to like you'll watch it and it'll be like a literal short. I forgot about how tragic Up was. Maybe one day I gotta draw the Up characters. Like I kind of like bounce back and forth from doing characters that are in kind of this lane, however you would categorize this USI. I love his overalls. He remind me of a Mario brother. He pivoted to a different path, basically. But he pivoted instead of being in the sewers, in the pipes. Yo, thank you for the roses too. That's Rano. You gotta be Nemo, indubitably. BoJack Horseman, Master Chief. Nah, this ain't young Master Chief. I used to be an Xbox OG, man, but I done turned a new leaf. I'm a new man now, bro. I done changed my ways. Once I got a taste of the PC life, bro, I could do it, but it's kind of like once you see the light, bro, it's hard to go back to being in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. It was like whenever my bros put me on to like, I got my first gaming laptop over the lockdown. I got like a taste of Steam life. It's like, bro, how could I ever go back to just like, I'd rather just not play the game. Naruto, good guy doll. Can you do a sports? No, I'm not doing no athlete people. That ain't really my lane. His name is Buddy. Nah, this is Jake. This is young Jake. I just dropped my pen on the ground. Charles Lee Ray, I got you. Is it Chip? Nah, this is Jake. This is young Jake. You got to lock in, bro. I mean, y'all were putting words. His name is Jake from State Farm. PC, what's an affordable one to get? I'm tired of getting these trash systems. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I didn't even get like a PC synthesis. It was more like I sat there and got like this little like super budget gaming laptop build, and it's well over like I think it was what like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even know what's the good thing to get because I haven't had like a PC in a minute. That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't really like been on the game in like a minute, bro. But whenever I was on it, when I was really in it, it's hard to just go back to that console life. I can do it, but it ain't the same, you know. It's kind of like once you get a taste of that different lifestyle, man, it's hard to go back to the trenches. Yo, thank you for the DJ vinyl too, Audrey. I appreciate the bouquet. Thank you too. Is it really a good guy doll? I image searched a screenshot of your drawing and it said it was Chucky from Child's Play. Oh man, not Alden. You using AI? That's Future. No, Future. That's Freddy. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest though. Yo, once you switch up, honestly, the systems might be a little bit more expensive right now because I believe there is a RAM shortage. It might not. I don't know if that's still going on though. To be honest with you, so take that with a grain of salt. LOL, you said Chucky too. What show is it from? Bro, I didn't say Chucky, bro. I gotta lock in. I didn't say nothing. This is John. Yo, thank you for the goat too, Audrey. Ric Flair, that's literally Chucky. Bro, how you about to tell me? I got the sticks in my hand, bro. How you about to tell me who this is? This is not young Chuck. They bullying me in the comments. Man, they should be bullying the person that used AI. He said, I screenshotted the picture and consulted. Bro, why? Google is lying to you. Yo, chat GPT bot is hallucinating. He's hallucinating. El Mencho, he got a name change. Jake, now John. Bro, hey, bro, he's having an identity. He's having an identity. He's lagging. Nah. He went from Jake to John to now he's Steve. Just kind of you gotta stand on business. He's a man of many trades. I said it. He was rolling with the Mario Brothers at first, man. Tom's is crazy. He's a hustle culture enthusiast. Greta, you're on to something. A puppet, nah. This is just. He's locked in. He got the vision. And jumping into the pipes with the Mario Brothers, it wasn't working out, man. He had to change it up. He had to pivot. By all means necessary. He almost was in Toy Story, but it didn't work out. So he had to come up with his own little thing. Watch him draw the full thing and tell us it's Chucky. Nah, this. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, bro. This is not young Chuck. It's a great guess though. It's absolutely amazing. That's a good start. But look, man, looks can be deceiving. Sometimes you think you got the full scope of what's going on, bro, and you in the dark, man. He's a good guy. Yeah, almost. I got to give him his little steak knife, allegedly, right? Family Guy, how much would I have to pay you to draw something up for me? DM me for a commission. Just DM me. DM me and we can go from there. It just depends. Just DM me. Charles Lee Ray, that's the babysitter. The babysitter? I don't know what kind of babysitters you got, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm trusting Buddy. I don't know if I'm trusting this character. I don't know if this character. Now I remember them crazy eyes from watching the movies. Yeah, whomever this character may be, because he's not who y'all all say, right? He definitely is nuts. But that's what adds to his swag, man. He's identifiable. That's his signature. Any collaboration. I don't think so. Isn't that the girl who got into a fight with Stewie? No. It ain't nobody from Family Guy. Young Stewart. You are a pro. Yo, thank you, bull. The gaslighting is crazy. Bro, it's not gaslighting. It's just sometimes you gotta wake up to reality, bro. And the reality of the situation is that this is not whomever y'all think that it is, you know? It's not who you assume. You gotta stay awoke. Ain't it a good guy? Nah. It's a zebra. It's not a zebra, it's not Donald, it's not Joe. Like the page tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Indubitably indeed. Are you ambidextrous? Yes. Joe. Nah, this is John Pork. Young John Pork. Shape out his little face. Give him a little bit more hair. Just give bro his cut, his signature cut. He got a low taper fade. It's Bugs Bunny or Bad Bunny? Nah, it's the duck season, dude. The duck season, dude, indubitably. The duck season guy. I think that I want to find a different picture of him. What do y'all know about duck season, man? Y'all know nothing about that, bro. I wanted to draw the different stages of this character. Instead of having like I sometimes have pages where it's a little bit more themed, but I wanted to have like the different stages of bro and his transformation. If y'all understand what I'm trying to say here. Of dude. I gotta just get some good pictures of him. One that's like I normally have pages where it's multiple different characters. Did you know if you rotate your phone fast enough, it looks like gibberish? I know you draw on both, but when you write, are you right or your left? Right. And I can write my left too. Is it Nicky's Chucky? No. I don't even know what that is. Carrot Top. What does that mean? Lock in, lock in. All right. All right, you guys, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. You should draw him when he was human. I wanted to draw him whenever he was like in his stages. Kind of like if it was like a cut from like a Toy Story movie or something, but not quite Toy Story. It's definitely not. He's not rolling with Woody. He ain't rolling with Woody and them. I do know that like in the Toy Story universe, I wondered what's the craziest stuff the other toys have seen. Because if they're all alive or awake in some sense. I'm gonna be honest, I seen Toy Story 4, but I don't really remember watching it. The last Toy Story that I really remember seeing was Toy Story 3. To me, that was the last good one. That was one that really like resonated. She posed Chucky, Stewie from Family Guy. It's an interesting way to draw. How did I discover this? I picked up on this, dude. You gotta just do, bro. You gotta just draw. You have to keep on drawing too. That's the main thing. You have to keep on doing it. But kind of like what I was saying before, have y'all ever like seen movies where like you watched them, but there wasn't really anything that just remotely just stayed with you. You kind of just became noise. Like you was present watching it. I don't really remember anything about it. That's how I kind of feel about the fourth movie. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. I just don't really. I don't remember it being memorable enough for me to be like, all right, yeah, you guys, if you haven't seen it, you got to definitely go check it out. You know, it's not anything like that where it just stands out to me. It's AOC. I'm afraid I don't know who that is. AOC. Who is that? I just don't even do that. You got to just draw. You have to keep on drawing too. No, I don't know who that is, Brody. I don't know whom that may be. But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Indubitably. Yeah, but you gotta do you. You gotta keep on drawing. That's the biggest. That's the best. That's the most logical way that I can answer what you just asked me, bro. You gotta do you, and you gotta keep on doing you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's also another one that comes up a lot. It's like all kinds of little characters. Not even what's so funny about that, which I guess might be tragic for y'all to hear. I pulled aside like a bunch of different turtle references. I changed my mind. I didn't decide that I wanted to do them the other night. I was just kind of like, y'all wouldn't believe the ideas that I kind of cycled through. I have like a bunch of different things in my notes. I'll take suggestions sometimes, but then I'll also have days where I'm way more self-directed. I kind of got to catch a vibe for some stuff. Sometimes stuff comes into reality. Other times, I save it for another day. The new drawing is E.T. Who you drawing? Yo, thank you too, man. But you got to tell me who do you see. E.T. Nah, this ain't E.T., bro. It has nothing to do with E.T. or Yoda. No. I've drawn Star Wars characters before, but that's not what this is. The thing is Chuck's brother and his new sister Golem. Nah. You thinking more in like terms of like my Pokemon pages, but this one has nothing to do with Pokemon. Even though I've done a nice amount of Pokemon these past couple of days. to be honest. But nah, that ain't really what this is. This is more kind of in its own little lane. It's not Tiffany. I know that his girl from Lord of the Rings. Oh nah, that ain't what this is. To be honest, somebody was telling me about Lord of the Rings, but I also haven't even seen that one either. The more that y'all ask me about shows, the more that I realize that I'm like, dang man, I'm like, am I under a rock low key? I haven't really been that tapped in with stuff. I really just be drawing. Maybe watching YouTube. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's crazy. Thank you too, Coop. Nah, that ain't what this is. That's my ex-wife. Bro, that's tragic, bro. It's tragic. Bro, y'all be killing me, bro. Some of y'all be like, that's my baby mama. That's my ex-wife. Is that my mother-in-law? Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Nah, that ain't what this is. Yeah, that ain't what this is. Jeepers Creepers, nah. Bro, I be getting like whole family lineages pulling up. Like, oh, that's my brother. Oh, that's my baby mama. That's, nah. It ain't nothing, man. Jeepers Creepers. Why'd you spell that like that? Yo, thank you too, Regina. If I missed it, I appreciate the roses. Thank you. Yeah, y'all be kind of frying me with them little comments, man. I be having beef with y'all's baby mothers. And whomever else in the family lineage, I guess. Whomever else that I probably am missing out on. Chucky with the stitches. Nah, this is John Pork, brother. This is young John Pork. You gotta get a grip. Lock in. 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 When you say John Pork, I'm correct. A baby. I bet it's Batman, hands down. No, this one has nothing to do immediately with the Batman, to be honest. Even though this character seems like some stuff that would be living in Gotham or something, I wouldn't be surprised if the Batman done fought people like this. Or fought creatures like this guy. I wouldn't put it past Batman. Batman's cold. Not even glazing. He's up there with Itachi, maybe. Maybe. He's up there with Itachi, maybe. He almost has a glaze on side order, but he's not Kakashi. So he's definitely in a category of his own, you know. I'm about to draw with you. I'd say go for it. Benjamin Buttons. Nah. This guy, he's one of one. He's in a lane of his own. He's as real gets. He's definitely in his own little lane. Catwoman. Nah. This one is not Catwoman. Y'all thinking the whole little DC universe, but nah, that's not what this is, to be honest. In all seriousness. No kind of Glinda? Nah. For this page, I'm just kind of doing the stages of Chucky. I'm just kind of drawing a bunch of different doll versions of him. Usually I always put them with other people or put them with other characters, but I'm literally just going to do this page to where it's just the different variants of them. Different variants of bro. It's his first lady. Yo, what's up, Floyd? Just got to get his little scars right and stuff. I'm going to add like hints of some more red. Bring this one more to life. It's really the small things with this one that I got to get right. Just to really bring them to life, you know. You said chilling. Hey, I feel it. Golem. Nah. It's not quite Golem either. Got to get these little stitches right. kind of getting just into some of the little that's your boy stuff. Another person, a chuckling type of drawings I see in my dreams. It's crazy. We went from Toy Story to the most extreme version of Toy Story. Chucky's son or daughter. I had nightmares of Chucky when I was 5. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you can't escape. This is a callback. This is for your childhood, bro. This is like this is your comeback recovery story. Now that part is done, I feel like that was the more dangerous part. I gotta just shape in his actual hair. His his fit, bro. I gotta get him fitted in his fit. You say young Annabelle? No. This one isn't quite Annabelle. Even though Annabelle is an interesting guess because she's kind of like in that lane of doll people, but not quite Annabelle. Annabelle is not crazy, but it is kind of crazy. For this one at least. I'll let it slide though. It's still early in the night. Precious, it gotta be Chucky. Oh, you think this one is Chucky, do you? Gotta do his son. So the son don't even know it. Man, that was like another crazy part of it, man. Just bear with me, you all. I'm just going through shaping in his hair. Cause it's not like his first version of him that I drew where he looked a little bit more normal. If I'm not mistaken, he's a little bit more progressed as like his little doll body is turning human. I do have to say though, I feel like dealing with Chucky would be pretty. He ain't like dealing with Annabelle or dealing with the nun or nothing like that. This is a simple little fix. As long as you know where Buddy is at, you smooth. Like he's not. There's no telepathic abilities, you know. I mean, when you dealing with Annabelle, you dealing with somebody that got telekinesis, basically. If y'all know what I mean. Chucky still has the strength of a grown man. I mean, yeah. You could look at it like that, but I'm saying he has the strength of a grown man, but he's still limited. He's limited in the sense of he's limited by the capabilities of a grown man. Aside from being able to hop from doll to doll, if you could somehow contain him, like it ain't really too much that he's doing. If you figured out a way, if you figured out some crazy way, if you figured out some crazy way to just contain, bro, you're good. You know, it ain't really too much that he can do aside from just pulling up on you with a little blade or something. I don't think he's indestructible. It's him after he came out of the fireplace. Chucky 2 and 3 and The Seed of Chucky was my favorite movies. If I'm not mistaken, I think that they had the original. They had like the original older movie on YouTube. It was on YouTube for a minute. I don't know if it's still up, but they had it to where you could just watch it. It's like it has that old. I want to say it came out in what, the 90s or the 80s. It has that like old movie feel. It's cool. Do you be freestyling, or do I know exactly what I'm going to do beforehand? So it is a little bit of freestyling, but for a lot of these, I'll have like my notes written down, and I'll kind of go from there. And also, I'll be using picture references and stuff, if that's what you mean. It's not like freestyle in the sense of where I'm just kind of drawing just off of the rip, no God reference, nothing. If that's what you mean, then nah, this isn't like a freestyle. Hey man, I appreciate it too, Jordan. When he taped the blade into his hand. Yo, thank you for the rose too. Oh yeah, I missed it. Thank you too, Sway. The TV was alright. How is this even possible? He was already sold up. Yeah, how long have you been doing this for? I've been drawing this way since probably like 2024ish, but I've always been able to write with my left hand. It hasn't been that long. Once I realized that I could, I just kind of wrote with it, man. You know, I kept at it and I wanted to draw, and that's how I found the process itself. This is just more the result of me experimenting. The more that you do, the more that you can kind of learn, and you adapt as you go. It's very much been a learning process for me. I just kind of, you learn and you experiment. You keep on experimenting. That's been like my whole zone, my whole logic with these. It gives you like a free range. Just you do whatever you do what you're trying to do. So one day you woke up and decided to scribble and boom, you made art. Kinda. This was more of like a deviation of my. I would make like these really intricate line designs, and this is kind of just this stemmed more off of that. But when I kept experimenting with the forms with this way, you learn more as you go. Yo, thank you too, Ricardor. You experiment, bro. You mess around with like the structure and the shape of everything, and it comes together. It might take time. You keep messing with it though. Eventually stuff will start making sense, even when it doesn't. That's what I found. Face reveal, eventually. Stuff will it'll make sense. Even when it doesn't, you gotta just give it time. Even when it does not. So are you gonna tell us who they are? Nah. You know I can't do that. You gotta tell me who you see. That's gonna be the whole theme of the night. This first page is the same character though. Hey man, I appreciate it too, Jay and Devon. Nah, man, Lil Chucky. You think it's Chucky? Is there a reason why you think this one is Chucky over all else? Is that is that like your final guess? That's who you ultimately going with. 32, yo, what's up, Mateo? If you know, you know. That look like the kid. Nah, this one isn't the kid. This one genuinely is not old buddy. Like, so it is Chucky. You think it is? Think you hey man, I knew it. What did you know? I don't know what you knew, bruh. This ain't what it looks like. This is not what he looks like. Your eyes are clearly deceiving you. Charles Lee Ray. Chuck Norris, not Smiley Cyrus, obviously. Drewski. Nah, it ain't none of those people. You gotta lock in. I need everybody to lock in ASAP. It's non-negotiable, man. It's non-negotiable. Y'all ever playing? Chucky's son is Glendon. It's definitely not the son. Nah, it ain't Buddy either. It ain't dude. Any hints? Have I done Glenn before? No. Think you put 100K? Nah, bruh. You gotta tell me, who do you see? Who do you see? Why you playing mind games, bruh? There ain't no mind games to be played, man. There ain't no mind games to be played. You gotta see Buddy for who he is. You say your homegirl? It's tough. Nah, it ain't no shenanigans, man. It ain't no shenanigans. It ain't no shenanigans at all. Not on this one, at least. Sometimes I kind of mess around with it, but it ain't nothing like that. So what gives it away is the color, the knife, and the scars and the hair. I don't know what you mean by that, Jasmine. What style of drawing is this? It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, bro. It's a little bit of everything, man. It's a little bit of everything. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. It ain't the overall. I mean, this could be a Mario brother for all you know, man. Don't jump to no conclusions. It's the sketching, the hair and the scars. Nah, man, this is one of the Mario brothers. This is John. You ain't seeing the vision fully. And that's all right too, man. Sometimes it takes people a second. You ain't seeing Buddy for who he is. Wait, so do you experiment with different color pens? No. You ain't seeing the full scope of what's going on here. I don't think that the other colors done loaded in for y'all, bro. Is his taught in class? I don't know. I learned this on my own. I couldn't tell you, bro. Thanks for letting me use your Lambo last week. You sure it was mine? Are you sure that it was mine, bro? Not the Lambo. Talia, thank you too, Rain. Bro, are you sure that it was mine? Do Bojack? Or learn how to draw with similar type of lines. I picked up on this a lot through. You have to trial and error, bro, and just try to find the shape of everything that you do. Everything is shaped though with these. That's what I've found. A lot of it comes down to pin pressure and just how hard you press down. If you can find the shape of it though, everything else will kind of fall into place. You know. It's a whole lot of experimenting and a whole lot of just messing around with the lines and stuff. The more that you do, you get like a deeper understanding of it though. Are you primarily righty or lefty? I'm more of a right-handed person, but I've always been able to write with both of them. And these aren't really specialized pens, nothing like that. I just be using like regular grocery store pens. I'm real big on simplicity with these, bro. Use what you got. You can go and get some special pens, but you don't have to. Use what you got. If you just try and get started, bro, just use what you got. Use what you have. That's my best advice. If you were looking for it, I've seen similar illustrations, but I don't know what this is called. This is if you're looking for something that's more general, look up scribble art. That's like the closest comparison that I could think of, illustration wise. It'll be like a nice little starting point. Scribble art. Get you like a nice little feel for it. You can basically go from there, man. You can basically go from there. I'm sure many ask, but just join it where you answer my question. Scribble art. Scribble art, scribble art. I'm ambidextrous. What am I drawing right now? You gotta tell me what you see, bro. You gotta tell me. What do you see? What do you think this one is gonna be? An owl ET. It's interesting how you start with the eyes. Owl. Nah, it's when they. This one isn't an owl or ET. I've done a lot of birds and stuff before, but this ain't really following that same progression. With these, at least. Normally, I do like it'd be like a lot of nature and other animals and stuff too. It don't just be birds. It kind of be whatever I'm just feeling in the moment. Whatever I'm feeling and whatever matches the atmosphere. If that makes any sense. You gotta match the vibe though. Wait, hold the pins matter? So I don't know, double cheeked up. What? ET? Nah, this one isn't ET. This one is not ET. I would guess the other one was ET too, but nah, these aren't ET. He said the whole page is about, yeah. Yeah, its whole page is gonna be the same thing. For the people that are pulling up and just asking what's going on. This one's gonna kind of stay relatively the same. I wanted to have multiple stages of the same character. How you getting the two-handed draw? This is wild. I picked up on this just kind of through my own experimenting. And just trying to make sense of the drawings, for real. And the shapes. Everything is shapes. To make a long story extremely short, give you like a bare bones SparkNote Chat GPT summarization. Going ahead and skipping the unskippable cutscene, basically. Going ahead and getting it out the way, man. Do you think artistic talent can be taught? Artists try to say so, but I do not agree to an extent. Yeah, if you sit down with it enough, bro, you can learn. You have to just be willing to mess up. You got to be willing to just go through the rough patches with it, bro. You can learn. You can either be taught by somebody that really knows what they're doing, or you could kind of struggle bust your way into it. It's just how bad you want to learn, man. If you really want it, you can probably figure it out and become way better than like a lot of people. Like you will surprise yourself how much you could learn in a year, bro. Don't sleep on it. Just try it out. Yo, you can learn techniques. You can't learn talent. But don't the two go hand in hand though? Like if you know one or you learn one, you can. How do you know if you never are willing to even try? You know, I think something had to be there already. Or even if it was, you would never know if you never tried. You have to be willing to be bad before you can be good. Or I mean, you know, there's always a bigger fish. Always. But you gotta at least be willing to. You gotta be willing to step into the ocean, bro. Bigger fish or not. Like, what's the worst that happens whenever you try? And as I was saying before, don't sleep on how much you can learn in a year. I'm the world's best skate player. I can teach the tricks, but not teach the eye to find the lines. But I mean, I'm assuming if you in skate, right? You had to be willing to even like pick it up in the first place, you know. I'm assuming you weren't like as crazy as you've grown into now. Whenever you first started, if you unwilling to even try, how do you even know you could ever even, you know? I ain't gonna lie. Somebody was telling me about Skate 3 the other day. But you got to that point by doing you, bro. Like, don't logic your way out of attempting something, you know? Picked it up in 07. Yeah, now work on the game. That's still crazy, too. I used to go crazy on the first skate game. This is amazing. Yo, thank you, too, Heidi. I don't know, bro. I don't think that it's worth trying to, like, logic your way out of trying something, though. Seriously. Even if it doesn't go as you wanted to at first. You could like literally, you could logic your way out of doing a lot of things. Like, what if you logicked your way out of playing skate? You know what I mean? Like, then you would have never became, you know what I'm saying? You would have never discovered that was your thing. Skate is crazy. Skate is crazy, though. Somebody sat there and put me on the skate, like, during the lockdown, man. I sat there and we were talking about older consoles and stuff. It was, like, backwards compatible on like, the older Xbox. I was definitely on that. It'd be like 3, 4 in the morning just running around on skate. Can I see the rest? Nah, not yet. Not yet. This one isn't done. I'll like make it a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Do I move my fingers randomly? Not really. I don't know who Tyrion is, Alba. I don't know. I don't got the slightest clue. I draw to an extent for fun, But I can't bring an image from my head and truly draw. Practice doesn't make better. Well, with these, well, for one, with these, I use reference pictures anyway. But that's like a whole different beast within itself. Pulling from the imagination or the mind's eye. If I'm not mistaken, I think a lot of artists don't even do that though. That's like a, because you need to understand. You need to, for one, understand what you're trying to do, the shaping, the form, and all that. I be using for like these characters and stuff. I use a lot of picture references. That's a very exceptional challenge within itself. Pulling from the mind's eye, that ain't easy. That's not just like no regular feat. It's extremely difficult for sure. Practice doesn't make better. Somebody getting stuck. What you mean? That's definitely it's like a nice little challenge though. Pulling from the mind's eye. That ain't just no like light work, rookie stuff from memory. I be doing that a lot too though, like using pictures and all that. You got to bring it together. You got to bring it. You got to do your thing. Gots to do your thing. Are there certain main colors you like to use for your art? I like to use red and blue. That's like usually my straight go-tos. With a lot of what I'd be doing on here. The red and the blue, you can never go wrong with it. Didn't want to say the actual word. Are there certain main colors? I do simple things at least a couple times a week, a frog boat or something. I'll be using like a lot of these. They play off each other well. From memory? No, I was making the point that a lot of the times, the only thing I really do from memory is like my abstract line pieces, but I don't even know if that counts because it's less of like trying to pull something that already exists, you know? You're kind of trying to make something from scratch. That's still ain't an easy thing to do. So I'm not gonna like downplay that. That's not an easy thing to do at all. That memory stuff, that is not for the weak, man. It look like Chucky. You think so? I don't know why you would assume this one is Chucky. That's a crazy guess. This is just right but little things. It's not, yeah. It's some people that have very like extensive mental libraries. And they could like just recall stuff like it ain't even nothing. You gotta be sharp to do all that, man. Very sharp. Good. Abstract is good. I get the whole thing, but some stuff I'm saying, yeah, it's definitely not easy though. But kind of how you said, I do think that practice makes better. It makes everything else like clearer. It helps. The more that you do, the more that you learn. Yo, thank you too, Ray. Love watching people to draw and paint. It's so relaxing. Glad you messed with the process too, Tammy. But yeah, man, the main thing though, just don't like logic yourself out of trying, bro. Seriously. I've kind of been there and done that, bro. It's not worth it. It's like what's the point, you know? What is the point of, it's like you might as well just slide cancel the animation out, bro. Just go ahead and just slide cancel the animation because there's no, it's like it's just, because how you getting the face structure correct doing that? Well, I mean, it's not even like, it's not, for one, it's not like perfect, but you get better the more that you do. You learn, bro. You gotta be willing to make mistakes though. If you're not willing to make mistakes, looks like you like blue more. I'll be leading a lot of these with my blue, to be honest with you. I lead heavily with my blue with these. Definitely like blue. My blue too. What are you trying to draw though? You gotta tell me what you see. The whole like theme of tonight has been just, it's been the same character, but I don't want to outright say who it is just yet. Not till I'm done. I lead a lot of these with my blue. I see Chucky. Can't see the other images, but assuming Chucky. Listen, some of y'all know what y'all seeing. He says Chucky. Some of y'all know what y'all seeing. I didn't want to do like a reveal until it was completely all the way together. You know. It's hard, yo. Thank you, 2-7. I'm going ahead and getting them together, man. Slowly but surely. I'm going to go ahead and draw his other hand and holding the knife, too. This one's going to be kind of pointing downwards, unlike the other one. He said, oh, God, I knew it, but I'm still... You see that the painting is similar? This one isn't quite a painting. It's close, though. It's not quite a painting. It's something else that's more off. It's more in its own lane, but it's coming together. You got mad talent. Hey, man, thank you, too, Noah. I appreciate the roses. He was in my nightmare when I was little. Yeah, you can't escape. You can't escape, buddy. Whomever buddy may be. Because, you know, I can't outright say it just yet. This ain't going to be over till it's over. This one is not going to be over till it's over. This requires mad skill. I'd be done draw all over the page. You got to just lock in, bro. You got to read the Elder Scroll, man. You got to read the Elder Scroll. You can write with both? Yeah. You got to read the Elder Scroll, man. I like abstract delusional art. Hatching art, which is very similar to scribble art. I feel like it's all like in like that same little like subcategory, you know. Is it raining? No. I have like it's like a little fireplace ambience that I'll play sometimes. That way it ain't just like super quiet. You don't want it to be just extremely. How do you genuinely do this, bro? The sooner you start, the easier it'll be. You have to keep on drawing. That's the main part. Perfect background noise. It's your talent lane. What do you be like skydiving or something, bro? You be cave diving, bro? You be going to the caves. Do I be doing caricature? I'll be honest with you. No, I don't even like, what is that? I can't even think what that is off the top of my head. The crazy part about the movie Chucky is real. They be doing the swapping stuff. Hey, I'm not denying any. Hey, I don't know. The last thing I'm gonna do. You trying to get me sent off of the platform, man. You know we can't be. Yo, do I be drawing guns? Trying to get me sniped off the platform, man. I can't even. I don't know. Nah, I don't be drawing no guns. Commenters, Talib's having a private account. Corny. Nah, I wasn't taking it that seriously, bro. It's what comes with it, you know. People gonna say what they gonna say. Gang, Chucky. You think it's Chucky, do you? Oh, that's sick. Hey, bro, I don't know what they be got. Listen, I've come to the realization, I've come to the acceptance that kind of how Mr. Ballin always be saying, man, the truth is often stranger than fiction. And I don't know, you know. It's a lot going on. It's a lot more than what. It's a lot going on. For me at the board, though, I know. Nah, man, the truth is stranger than fiction. That's like my go-to. The truth is literally stranger than fiction. Say, bro, ain't nothing out of the realm of possibilities. Do I be having a picture you go off of, or do I be just kind of going with it? Oh, man, I be looking at pictures. With these characters especially, I ain't really got to the point to where I could just pull them from my mind. That would be crazy. And that was kind of what I was getting at. Like, I feel like it's a lot of artists that use reference pictures. And even with these, I don't really draw them like to where they're just 100% one of one, perfectly symmetrical. I leave that rawness to them. Man. But yeah, yo, thank you too, Yor. I leave like that like raw element. You get like a little bit more. You can just kind of mess around with the space, bring them more to life. It was okay. I did these three. I wanted to get a good picture of him. I wanted to get like a good picture of him whenever he was in the little box, like, you know what I'm saying? Before he sat there and became Chucky. I wanted to get one where he was still normal. I'd hate for you to discover 3D pins. Dude, I've kind of taken my time with these. I've taken my time with these. I haven't really been in a rush. I've been kind of just trying to learn structure and just shape. What is this art called? It's like a form of scribble art. It's a form of scribble art. Like, I want to do something down here, but I don't really know if it'll make sense for what I'm really going for. Like, I'm gonna try to get like a picture of him whenever he was still normal before he got taken over. Yeah, man. I appreciate it too, Dizzy. Like, I'm gonna try to find like a picture of Buddy whenever he's still normal and he's not Charles. He's not Charles Ray yet. He's just regular. He's just Buddy. He's just dude. He's just dude. I wanna get like, he's just Buddy. He's normal. No gimmicks, no Annabelle hauntings, none of that. He's just a regular, standard doll. But kind of like, I always come back to this analogy whenever I be talking about the little possessed doll people. I don't think Annabelle would have ever ended up in my house, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Even if it wasn't possessed, like you looking at that and telling me, oh, let's bring it into the house, bro. We're gonna have a problem. Yes, the attention seek, man. That's what comes with it. You mean the human or the good guy? Nah, I'm saying I'm drawing him as like just the regular good guy. He's not possessed or anything. He's just like, literally think about the little like think about whenever he first came out of the box. Like, just a regular standard. Like, there ain't nothing sketchy going on with Buddy. He's normal. You know, he's just a regular doll. Or so you would think. If you ain't have no sense. Yo, thank you too, Missy. I really don't be doing like human faces like that. Not that often, at least. I stick more to like maybe animals and like anime characters. Every blue moon I might do like little characters like these. I was on the fence with some Toy Story people, honestly, but I hadn't really fully went back around to it. I like to see that, honestly. If I can pull out a Stewie Griffin as Chucky next. I haven't really, like, I've done little cartoon people before, but I haven't really done nothing like Family Guy. One thing that I had also been kind of thinking about doing too was, it was Toy Story, but then it was also, every so often I have like bursts where I draw Pokemon people, and somebody asked me to draw Nurse Joy one day. And I hadn't yet, and I was considering making a whole page around Nurse Joy. But I hadn't made my mind up yet. This was kind of just some little, everything was up in the air. I hadn't fully committed to any of the ideas. I just had like a lot of things in my notes. Just like a lot of random ideas. Mewtwo always comes up, and even Charizard and stuff. Definitely don't want to draw Charizard though. Bro's cool, but he's overrated. Bro's cool, but very much overrated. I gotta Psycho Charizard in every blue moon. That way it ain't like, it don't become too repetitive, you know? You don't wanna spam it. Charizard is like the ultimate. You don't want to spam your X-ray over and over again. Make him a little bit more, make his eyes more reddish. Like that mixture between the two. I'm going for like a level of normal with this. Like, he's obviously not normal, but he's as normal gets in a world with people like, with little characters like this. Nose was crazy easy for you? Well, I was trying to tell you all that everything is shapes. Sometimes it's hit and miss, but if you could get the grasp of the shapes, you can kind of like finesse the rest of it. Some days it might be good, other days it might be rough. You gotta just accept the versatility that comes with it. It was some other characters too that I was considering. I was all over the place honestly tonight. Like as far as who I wanted to do. Cause I have like my little set of people that get requested, but then I have some that I'll be wanting to do too. I'm surprised nobody talks about 2019 Chucky movie. I mean it's cool, but it's not. I don't know if it's a classic. You know, it's cool. It's on the same standing ground as Toy Story 4. Yeah, it's cool, but it's like just because you can do something, should you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta just let stuff. It's definitely not a classic. Off the bed, hey, take it easy, Skate 3 or Tommy. I mean, keep pushing. Hey man, I appreciate it, man. Hey, good luck with your skate too. This is the best live I've ever seen, dude. You wise man plus peak. Yeah, I appreciate it, Willow. Definitely not a classic. That's what I'm going back on though. Like I feel like sometimes just because you can do something, not even saying it was bad. I'm not saying it was bad at all, but I don't really like it. It didn't really stand out to me. Like I really remember that movie. It was cool. It was entertaining, of course. But it's kind of like the equivalent of Toy Story 4 and what I'm assuming is gonna be Toy Story 5. Like it's cool, but is it necessary? Is it really necessary in the grand scheme of the series? Is it gonna add to the story or is it gonna like ruin it? It was like a one-time watch type of movie. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's in the moment, it's great. But is it really something you come back to? That's how I feel about the Michael Jackson movie. Some stuff needs to be left alone. But you gotta think though, man, like I don't know if that's like the same comparison because Michael Jackson is like Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson is literally Michael Jackson. But then Toy Story is Toy Story. Do I do my omnilinear drawings on live? Usually no. That's like a little bit slower for me. I don't really be doing those on here. I kind of keep those more for like if I'm just kind of in my room, sitting at my little desk. Those are a little bit more unpredictable though, but I like to like just kind of like I'm chilling now, but that's a different kind of chilling. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Robert. I'm ready for Scream 7. I mean, that's cool too. I appreciate the classics for what they are. Whenever like new fresh ideas come around, I appreciate those a lot too. I do appreciate just we don't gotta make like 17 reinstallments, bruh. I really like, for example, I really like the Conjuring movie. Like the original one though. You know what I mean? We don't really gotta venture off and make 17. Like it don't gotta. You don't want to fatigue people. As much as I like Marvel and superheroes, I think that's what happened with the Marvel world. I think people kind of got tired of watching the movies, man. You don't want to fatigue people. And get it to, like you don't want to. Does that make any sense? What I'm trying to get at here. You don't want to have so many movies to where it becomes no more originals, just sequels. I never watched Conjuring. You should drop Pennywise. That would be fire. I've drawn the Pennywises before. I don't know if I'm gonna do them tonight. I think that I like to hope that like stuff like that it has good intention though. You know, when you think of the sequels, people are just trying to build on top of things that are already great. But it's people that are just kind of afraid to take risk. If everybody's afraid to take risk, we won't ever get no classics, bro. If everybody's afraid of being a risk taker, we ain't never gonna get no classics. It's over. You gotta be bold though. Bro, how long you been live for? It hasn't been that long. It's been about an hour. It hasn't been that long at all, actually. Hasn't been that long at all. I gotta like make sure I fully shape out his cranium. What's your opinion on these Insidious movies? From what I remember, they was solid. You know, they was solid load. I know that the dude that played one of the Warrens, he was also like a major part of those movies too. But Insidious, it didn't really stand out to me as much as The Conjuring did. I feel like The Conjuring was like a one of a kind when it first dropped. Like it was something about it that was just this is the movie. The Insidious got like a million movies too though, so I get why that's something that came to your mind immediately. But anything after I mean the other Conjuring movies were probably like were pretty solid. I never seen Scribble Drawing. What was Insidious about, bro? And something else. Like I remember it. I remember the little demon dude. He had the red and black markings on his face. But I don't remember it like the way that I remember The Conjuring, bro. He said, "What was it even about?" You gotta just watch it, bro. I can't really drop like a full movie summary. Let's do it a lot. Paranormal Activity. I agree. The Conjuring was very valid. But I feel like whenever it first dropped, it was one of a kind, you know? The original is always going to be, it's the original, you know? It was fresh. It was a fresh idea. Yeah, when you can try to match it with sequels and prequels and, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it ain't, I don't know if it'll ever live up to the OG, you know? It's great. I think that it's done with good intention, but it's the OG. You always appreciate, like, just the rawness of the original Risk at first. So do you have specific pens for this? Yeah. I mean, you can really use whatever you got, but I'm particular with my pens, man. I use really simple stuff. I use like a red big pen and like a blue Papermate pen. I'm particular with the way that I go about these, but I'm sure that you could probably finesse it with some different pens if you really wanted to. It's Scribble art. I'm big on less being more. Use what you can pretty much use whatever you got, you know. You can be real bougie with it if you want to. I imagine you can probably go get like some crazy drawing specific pens if you want, but I choose whatever I got. Use whatever you got. Paranormal Activity. Bic is your favorite brand. I think I like these. I like my left pens a little bit more. I lead more with these. I do like my big pens too. But these ones, if I had to really like, if I had to kind of weigh them against each other, I like my blues a lot more than my reds. I feel like these pens flow a little bit more. That's why I kind of lead with these instead of my red sometimes. It's good for like laying down the base. They're both solid pens though. They work for what I need them for. To answer your question. To answer your original question. But I'm getting to the point now where I try to like use a lot of my pens before I even get on live sometimes. That way if one runs out of ink, I just have another one that's it's just ready to go. I don't even got to worry about trying to shade them down or get my ink going. It's cool though, man. It's cool. They're very solid. They're both very solid brands. Are you on the spectrum? No. Show real quick all your Chuckies. Not that I know of. And hang on, I want to get done with this one before I start shuffling my page around. I tried to draw something in Rusty. No, but even if you rusty, bro, you can kind of just warm up to it. You got to keep at it. That's like the hardest part. If you can like figure out a way to keep at it, that's like the hardest part of the equation. Knocked out the way. AI, not even. Yo, thank you too, Grow with the Gap. You trying to see the collection of Chuckies? He ain't even done yet. He ain't even done. Buddy is not done. Ain't touched my pencil since Friday. I give him like little like dots on his face. That way it looks as close to the Good Guy brand as possible. You gotta get my guy right. I'm gonna be honest with you, Los. I don't know what that means, but I see you, bro. I see you indubitably. Looks like me said. That's even more tough. Looks like me is crazy. Said HP. I'm really locked in, man. Like I don't think I understand how serious this design is right now, bro. I don't like really drew this man going through all his stages. This is not a game no more. This is really not a game. I remember I used to do those Scrabbles and it would never come out like that. I mean, but it's all shape. If you can figure out the shapes, you're goated. Give Buddy his little button designs. Gotta give my guy his little overalls, man. Gotta make him seem friendly. Hey, man, I appreciate it too, KD. So, yo, I appreciate it too, Julia. Thank you for the finger heart too, young. Thank you for the finger. If I didn't already say it already, I might have missed it. I appreciate it, Miski. Thank you for the finger heart. I think that's the one that I just caught, but sometimes my little chat will lag. I don't want to make it seem like I'm like missing anybody. I might have read it. Hey. Sometimes my little chat be lagging, man. Don't want to make it seem like I'm missing anybody. Indubitably. Here's, as I was saying before, I'm gonna show off everybody that I did on this page. It's the multiple little stages of Chucky. I'm gonna show off everybody on this one, just as it's coming together, or as it has came together. I had another idea that I wanted to do. It was some of like some little animals or robots from Fallout. I ain't going to immediately say which one. Not yet, at least. But that page was all for the Chuckies. But this next one is going to be based around the game Fallout. The next one. Just proposed to my girl, now my fiance. Yeah, hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations indeed. That's like some like Disney movie stuff, man. That's what's up. That's super what's up. Indubitably. Yo, what's up, TC? I seen that you added me. What's good, man? Let me like angle. Let me get like to a better angle with this. You said gonna be a chameleon? Nah, man. You know this one is. I will say this one is coming from like the Fallout games. If you're at all familiar with that, this one's gonna be a lot more Fallout oriented. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop that in here now. A lot more Fallout oriented. That's a bird. You ever draw a landscape? Not really. I've done trees and stuff before, but not like a full-fledged landscape. But nah, this one isn't even. This one isn't quite a bird at all, to be honest. It's something else in its own entirety. Used to be very good. All right, man. Yeah. Stuplibus. Hey man, I appreciate it too, Joe. He said no way would it see. Hey, I don't know. And I don't care. But he's gone now. I don't know and I don't. It is what it is. If you ask him what it is, he gonna say you gotta tell me what you see. Nah, bro. What? Nah, man. If you ask him what it is, nah, bro. Don't be trying to like reread back to me what my little script is. What the heck? Don't be trying to read. Don't be trying to hit me with the script. He gonna ask. He gonna tell you to tell. What? Bro, he's seeing through the genjutsu, bro. Who you think you are, pal? Hey, man, I appreciate it too, Kayla. Bro, try to hit me back with my old script. He gonna tell you to tell him what he sees. A snail? Nah. This one isn't quite a snail. We holding the pins is frying my brain like how? Bro, you gotta lock in, man. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. About to go try it. I was about to say Snail too. Nah. Five Nights at Freddy's. Nah. That is one. That is one that's been asked a couple of times, but I hadn't made my mind up yet if I wanted to draw them. Or even which set I even wanted to draw from Five Nights at Freddy's. You said it's some Fallout stuff. You think it's some Fallout stuff? This is a little snail. SpongeBob pet. Nah. You thinking about little Gary? Nah, this ain't young Gary. No way. Now I know from Fallout. Man, maybe. Why do you think this is from Fallout, bro? I know who is the character. Codsworth. That's a good question. That's a great question. You think it's young Codsworth? That's the question of all questions. Codsworth cause. I want for this page to be kind of more based on the robots in the series, like little characters you might encounter in the wasteland. Would you draw my melody from Sanrio, or have you? I don't even know what that is. Yo, is that like a DLC? I've played like a lot of the games, but I ain't as deep into it as I thought I was. If as somebody from the game's Codwork. Get back at you tomorrow. Hey, take it easy, Robert. Is that one of the green alien machines from Toy Story? No, not quite. I know what you're talking about though. The little claw machines, right? Can you draw hands? Yeah. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Robert. Like what you do. Sanrio characters like a bunny-like character that's white and pink. Randall. Brandel? I don't know who Randall is, Jose. Is that a Fallout character? I'm thinking, is that like somebody that I'm missing? It's some people that y'all be telling me about. I don't be knowing everybody. I don't be catching all the little characters. Sometimes stuff be kind of getting past me. Have you ever drawn anybody from robots in the Disney movie? No. I haven't. This page, I wanted to make it more robot themed, but I hadn't really went as far as having people from that movie before. I remember seeing it. You got to watch new Fallout show. Yo, what's up, Trippy Codsworth? You got to tell me. Going from like anime people to animals to robots is crazy. But y'all got to see the vision. Y'all got to see it. You got to see it through sometimes. You got to see the transition. Bro, have you ever thought of done Wally? I have done Wally before. I have done Wally indeed. Along with that little Krabby Patty roach. Mega Man X will look sick in this type of art style. The young roach with the Krabby Patty, bro. I did one page. It was like Wally, and it was also it was Eva. It took me a second to remember what her name was, man. But absolutely, it's been a minute. I just feel like you could do this. Bro, I got wall hacks equipped, man. I got wall hacks enabled. That's what we doing. Hey, I'm just trying to see what the next request is gonna be. Man, I'm gonna be on this page for a minute. This is only the beginning for what's to come. I have a couple of little ideas from Fallout that I'm trying to do. So it's, you said Codsworth. Now, why did I like read that? Young Codsworth, man. Buddy was housekeeping 200 years after the nukes dropped. I respect his work ethic, though. Codsworth just casually functioning. Draw dog meat. What are you drawing right now? I'm just drawing in a bunch of little robots from Fallout, man. A bunch of robots. I want for this theme to be robots. Housekeeping 200 years. You can't clean rust. I like Codsworth though, man. It's been a minute since I done went and played Fallout, but I like people hated on Fallout 4 a lot. Now it was like my introduction to the series. I like Fallout, man. Codsworth was cool. And he's built to go. He's built to go. Yo, what's up, Dre? Thank you for the rose. Bro, he's built to endure. He endured for 200 years, bro. And he waited. He waited on you. And he also was down to help you go look for Buddy that was running the Institute. Could you imagine though? You get like taken out of this little vault, and then your son tries to draw a claptrap. Yeah, thank you for the rose too. If I didn't already say, I appreciate it, Dre. Do you be looking at references? Yeah. Loyal. I mean, he's a robot. He was just doing what he was programmed to do. Then how people started going missing and getting replaced with synths. I think Fallout, it might not have been like the other ones, but it's hard to like strike. It's hard to make a Mona Lisa a bunch of times over. People wanted another Fallout 3 and another Fallout New Vegas. Sometimes you gotta just appreciate stuff for what it is. I don't think Fallout 4 was that bad. I mean, in comparison, whenever you compare it to the giants that came before it, right? Yeah, thank you for the let him cook too, Drake. Gotta follow, man. I appreciate it, Timmy. Take it easy. It's hard for lightning to strike the same. I don't think it even strikes the same place twice. It's something like that. People wanted another masterpiece. Free will is a fallacy. People wanted another masterpiece, and unfortunately, I don't think Fallout 4 was what people wanted. I think it was still pretty good though. Bro, here y'all go trying to get philosophical again. He said free will is a fallacy. I don't even know how to unpack that, bro. I trying to get real philosophical, man. The gears are going. The gears are turning. The gears are going. Young Codsworth. That's about to like flip my whole little flow state, bro. Young Codsworth, man. You ever played the Fallout Shelter? I haven't. Love how you let the color give it so much depth. I just like the way that they look, man. Like I like the process of this. And as I was saying before, for the people that are pulling up right now and just trying to understand what's really going on here, I just really wanted for this page to be more based around robots. He said, sorry, cuz it just be that way. Nah, it ain't nothing to apologize for, man. Just a philosophical person. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you, I just don't know how to even go about what you just said. Free will be, I don't really know how to. That's like a philosophical, like, deep dive right there, bro. You know? It does get you thinking. It's good to think. That's what we gonna do, man. I know one time we was on here having a philosophical debate about AI. And I was watching this video earlier about like whenever it eventually reaches super intelligence. Like they're building layers of AI that can problem solve. I mean, it just regurgitates information now, but once it really learns how to take information and apply it kind of how we do, it's gonna be crazy. It's on the topic of being philosophical. As I'm drawing a super advanced robot from a game. I would love to get a giant drawing on a big canvas from you one day, man. Maybe eventually. A lot of the times I stick more to my little 9 by 12 inch paper. But maybe eventually though. Maybe. I gotta just see. Gotta see. There's still something else missing. I gotta see how I'm gonna do this other leg. I don't think AI will ever think. You know, I surely hope not. But I don't know, man. I don't know. The moment I'm like, nah, man, of course it won't ever think. That's gonna be the moment that it wakes up and it's over. Honestly, how do we go from rocks to rocks that can think? Going from rocks to rocks that can think, it's a crazy transition, but I don't think that it's impossible. What's baffling to me is somebody really woke up and like turned a rock into internet connection. Like the idea of us having these like black mirrors basically that have the ability to connect to anywhere in the world. It's like a magic black mirror that can pretty much predict your thinking basically. Like Bluetooth. Yeah, even Bluetooth. I mean, like with our phones and stuff, you have this magic, it's like a magic mirror. Go anywhere. How do we come up with that? That's what I'm saying. Like how somebody had to be a thinker, bro. Somebody had to be a thinker for real. That's what be tripping me up the most. Hey, man, I appreciate it too, Bryson. Computer chips? Yeah, even that. Even something as intricate as a computer chip. Somebody really crafted it, like without no crafting table, no nothing. No, like, I don't think y'all really know how crazy that is. No prep time, no crafting table. Just pure love of the game. Pure love of the game, pure love of the craft. What if they give AI models powers to produce its own thoughts? Some scary programming. Well, I don't know. What do y'all think that could happen? The AI wakes up and it's just like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. But he was asking me questions about his college essay. I'm not typing that, man. The AI stuff now reminds me of Plankton and Karen, bro. Insane. Yeah, dude's is gonna be like Krillin. You got a robot wife. You living in again jutsu, bro. My question is, how do you set up underwater cables for internet? I don't know. I don't know how that works, to be honest. Young Krillin. BoJack Horseman? Nah, not this one. Not this one. It's fire. Yo, thank you too, Hugh Souls. This next one's gonna be a lot more. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, man. I haven't got enough space on this paper. It's gonna be kind of pushing it. This'll do. Is it raining or is that fire burning? I have like a little fireplace ambience video playing. Okay, gotta go. Hey, take it easy too, Dre. And I have nature sounds. Nah, man, that's real. The nature sounds, you can never go wrong with them. You can never go wrong with the nature sounds. That works too. Sometimes I kind of just put on white noise and you just kind of zone out. Anytime that it'll get too quiet in here, the little fireplace sound it's nice to fall back on. Cause sometimes I really don't be saying too much. I just kind of get absorbed into the process. You just kind of like literally vibe out and just draw. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Your parakeet won't even sleep without it. Yeah, I know, bro. Probably be yelling at you to turn your little sounds on. Do I be selling these? If you're interested in like buying a commission or something like that, DM me. But yes, to answer your question, some of them, yeah, but a lot of them I keep more for myself. And thank you for the roses too, Universal. Appreciate the goats too, man. I appreciate it, Universal. Thank you indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Flexing. I'm glad you like the process, ELC. If I didn't, I said I didn't like acknowledge all the goats, but thank you too for the goats, Universal. Just watching it all come together. But I'm kind of keeping this page more like robot theme for the Fallout world. Fallout is like it's like a game series. I'm pretty sure that somebody mentioned like a show or something. Somebody mentioned the show that came out. I know that it's a nice amount of that are probably familiar with Fallout. I'm just drawing little robots you might encounter in the games. This one's gonna be cutting it close. Space-wise, like his little leg. I see an astronaut. Wait. How? Why do you know how to do this kind of art really nice? Hey, thank you too, Katie. And he's not quite an astronaut, but he's like imagine like a armed security robot that's built for like a nuclear fallout, basically. That's the whole premise of what this guy is. If you've at all ever played a Fallout game, they're very dangerous. They're dangerous enough. Like this is not something you typically want to see in the Fallout games. Because if you do, you're cooked. Sometimes. There's always the exception, I guess, but you're probably cooked. Not even gonna lie to you. This was cutting it really, really close. Do I be creating nature art? Yeah. A lot of the times when I get on here, I draw like a lot of animals and stuff. This is just kind of like a nice change. I be drawing animals and all kind of little characters. Wildlife. I haven't really done too many like sceneries, if that's what you mean, but just animal time lapses and stuff, absolutely. What am I drawing right now? I'm just drawing like a bunch of robots from Fallout. Fallout is like a game. I got a TV show now, but I'm more familiar with it through the games themselves. It's me just kind of going through and just bringing this one together. I need to commission you for my bird because he would look fire in your style. If you want like a personal commission, DM me. So you draw Chucky, man. Oh yeah, that was like another little thing that I did. It was a little bit out there, but oh yeah, stuff that's in that lane. It's all like in the little like range of stuff that I'll do. Stuff be all over the place, to be honest. It be working though. It's a nice little challenge. It's a nice little challenge indeed. You say you cutting it close. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like their little designs, like, hey, there ain't really no breathing space right there, but it'll work for what I need it for. Gotta make everything come together. But they kind of have like complicated designs, so I'm trying my best to just get it right. It's very machine like going from animals to machines is crazy. But everybody chilling, just watching you draw, falling asleep. Oh yeah, and it don't help that it's like 2 in the morning too. Everybody just kind of vibing out, man. I get it. Some nights I can kind of be a little bit more alive, but I'll also kind of just sink more into these on some days. We all literally just chilling. That's tough, but that's real. Today streak not missing. Locked in. You said bro is locked in. Now y'all locked in too. Had to lock in a little bit more for this one because, like I said, I feel like drawing machinery versus drawing animals is it's kind of like it's a transition. You know, they should be similar shape wise, but they're not. He's telling for an Alaska drawing both. Hey man, thank you too, Trout. That makes sense. I know that y'all you're like a couple hours behind. It's early. It's late though, isn't it? It's like late night, not in the morning. Over here trying like it would say how machinery would look or something, you know, trying to make them look as machine like as possible. Cause they're like tanks. They're little mechanical tanks that just be rolling around. They're little mechanical. They got little roller blades on this part right here. Say yes, sir, PM. I got you. It's that time, bro. Yeah, thank you for let him cook too, average. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now that Buddy's legs are done. Now to like the actual artillery. I gotta make this part look bulky. This part is gonna be the more challenging part. Then trying to make it look more symmetrical too. Yeah, thankfully, I appreciate that you're awesomes too, average. Man, Fallout is crazy. As I was saying before, I was like going through my little collection of things that I write down just for ideas that I had. I wanted to do a page that was more dedicated to just robots and stuff that you might see just in the Commonwealth or whatever game you're playing. This is some stuff you're gonna see somewhere in some way. It's all dependent on the game that you win, but this is not a good. You definitely don't want to see these just out in the wild. You're in danger. Probably. Have I seen the TV show? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I played through like a lot of the games though. I played through four, New Vegas, and a little bit of 3. I'm just more of like a fan, like just from the games, bro. I ain't really sat down and just immersed myself into the show like that. Am I missing out? Or if you had to like put your like, are you kind of like a casual with it too, or are you really like locked in with the show? Either or is cool. You said 4 rules. Check out the show when you get the chance. It's heat. I've loved the games forever and the show rules. So it definitely, from what you're telling me, it's worth it then. Like it's absolutely something that you, like as like a casual fan, I could like get in. If I were to ever like take the leap and lock in with it, it's worth it. Is that what you're saying? Definitely, I hear you. I like just like the feeling of being able to wander around the games though. From whenever I was playing a lot, it's just having that free roam aspect, You got the freedom, you do you. You do you and just see what happens. It's tough. Hey, you have a good one too, average. Yo, what's up, Ricardo? I don't know what that means, but I see you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it, bro. You said W Iron Man. Nah, man. This ain't really Iron Man. This is some stuff from a game called Fallout. But he's like a machine. He's like a machine, basically. So you're not that far off, basically. You're not that far off at all. He's like a artillery sentry machine. Young Iron Man is crazy. Just want to check out, man. It's a lot, Trout. It's all kind of little themes and stuff that I be doing, honestly. The one he did with the deer wolf and the bear was incredible. All of them are. Man, I'm glad you messed with him. And as I was saying before, you know, with a lot of the things that I do on here sometimes at night, I be all over the place, but it'd be a lot of different ideas. It'd be a lot of different things that come up. I'm glad you liked them though. I was really telling y'all for real though. It'd be all kind of little themes and all kind of little stuff. I see wolves, bears, deer, and beavers IRL, man. Nah, man, but it be like some real like National Geographic stuff going on sometimes, dude. I'm glad you messed with them though, man. Thank you. Sometimes that'd be like the vibe of the night, man. It'd be some National Geographic stuff for real. We would really be in here, National Geographic in the outdoors, man. In the outdoors for real. Really be out in the field, man. Boots on the ground. I don't know about being in the rainforest necessarily. We locked in though, man. Lock in. I'm glad you messed with it. You get the full little National Geographic. This is a little bit different. I'm drawing some robots right now, but on like a regular day, I throw some nature in there. This is kind of just like this is just out of some for the love of the game kind of stuff. This is an idea that I've been sitting on, but I wanted to have a bunch of little Fallout robots on here. Is that a Fallout robot? Yeah. These are all Fallout robots on this page. Indeed, man. This is like a full Fallout robot page. Yeah, Fallout is tough. That's what I'm saying. Fallout is beyond tough, Brody. Tough. That's what I was saying. Bro, Fallout is like one of them games. I appreciate a lot of the designs in Fallout. And right now, what I've been doing is I've been just going through and trying to find the shape of everything and make sure it might be a little bit of overlap, but not too much overlap to where it's like too much, you know? What is that, bro? These are all just a bunch of little robots from Fallout. This might be overlapping a little bit. Or just barely cutting it close. It's a lot of little Fallout robots. I'm just trying to find the shape of them. Is this the commander one? No, this is like a little, imagine like a little mall security robot, basically. That's what this is. If I could quantify, bro. This one is like the mall security of the robots in the game. Like you see this one, you ain't really. It's just some light work, bro. You're not really. You're gonna be pretty alright if you see this out in the wild. It's gonna be a decent day, but some of the other stuff here might not be too smooth. Is this Fallout? Yeah, this is some Fallout stuff, man. This is kind of the opposite of my usual National Geographic stuff. What state are you in if you don't say? It's cool too. Kentucky. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Trap. This one, he's coming together. Slowly but surely. My guy, he's coming together. I'm doing like just a lot of the little details to bring them more to life, man. A lot of the little details. Get his shape right, you know. That's what really makes or breaks a lot of these. If you can get that, everything else can come together. Yo, thank you for. I appreciate the heart me too, Electric. You should draw Liberty Prime. You know, I was on the fence about Liberty Prime, but I don't even know if I have the space for Liberty Prime. Maybe what I'll do is, I was on the fence with like some power armor or an Assaultron or Liberty Prime, or at least the face of it. You know, it's so many different robots you can go in. And how am I, man? I'm well, man. How are you? I'm just kind of I'm drawing in like a bunch of different robots from Fallout right now. Liberty Prime is a good one. Or maybe like a synth or something. Is this Fallout? Yeah. XO1. It's a lot of the different robots. It's all kind of different directions you could go with this one. I was going for more like the stuff that like is more technical, you know? The robots. It's not helping with the AI allegations, me sitting here doing robots. Have you played all the Fallout? No. I played like a little bit of 3. I beat New Vegas and I ended up beating 4. But that's like all that I'm in it, but I ain't like OG 2D graphics type, you know. I'm in it, but I ain't there's always levels to the game is what I've realized. There's levels, there's always a bigger fish. Is that what you've done? Have you played through all the games or something? Is that why you was asking me? I would say that I'm definitely an enjoyer of the games. From what I did play and experience, it's been a minute. But yeah, absolutely. What I've kind of went through and had the chance to play, only blue and red, I just like those colors, man. You say yeah. Is that, yo, out of all the ones that you've played, which one stood out to you the most? Like, put bias aside, I just mean just genuinely, which one had the biggest impact on you personally, man? Like, just impact-wise, being able to do whatever you wanted to do. Like, which one really stood out to you? I feel like in all of my playthroughs, Fallout New Vegas had the most freedom. I do feel like With Fallout 4, it was a lot more linear. It gave me the vibe of like, go here, do this, go there, talk to this, talk to that. You know what I mean? Like, but with New Vegas, your range was a lot. You had a lot more range. Not saying you would go out and just, but you could just literally do whatever you wanted to do. Even if the graphics technically weren't as good. And I'm sure that they got mods now where you could probably mod it and make it crazy. Mods are crazy within themselves. You said New Vegas because of the factions? And from what I remember in New Vegas, you had like, you could do whatever you had a lot more range in your choices. I seen a guy give like a detailed explanation how with 4, you know, like regardless of the decisions you make, it kind of like leads to the same outcome, you know, regardless of what you do. But with New Vegas and stuff, you feel like your decisions have a lot more impact. It's all valid. Hang on. It's all very valid, man. It depends on the kind of player that you are. But 4 was definitely out of all the games, I feel like 4 was linear. More than linear. Are you putting a spell on us? No. I'm not Doctor Strange, bruh. Never progressed the story past the faction slit arc in 4. Just went off and did side quest. But I also think that's pretty valid too. I know it's a lot of people that play through Skyrim that way, where instead of doing anything involving the main quest, you do what you have to do, but you can kind of just run off and just do you have that free range. Just do you, bruh. Just go explore or something. You don't gotta like play it in the straight intended path. You literally gotta just venture out and just do you. Hey man, I appreciate the roses too. I appreciate the roses, Watermelon. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? If you want to venture out and go find something random, I've never seen nothing like this. I feel like it's a curse being on me. Yeah, I'm not Doctor Strange. Hey man, I appreciate the roses too, Trout. I'm not Doctor Strange, bro. I'm not putting nothing on nobody. Liberty. Let me see what Liberty Prime. Like a good picture of. It's like I said, I'm on the fence. I never beat it. I have a level 60 with like 800 hours. You're not even a rookie. You just doing you, bro. You doing you. I mean, ain't nothing really. You vibing, man. You're not even a rookie. Let me get like a good picture of Liberty Prime. But at least you enjoying it. I think that it's worse to like get games like that. The perks in Fallout 3 and New Vegas are better than 4. But it's because you have like a lot more range. You know, you have that range to kind of do whatever you want to do in New Vegas. Like, I mean, it's a lot more. Let me see here. I got. All right, here. I got the next thing I want to add to this page. I don't think I'm gonna do Liberty Prime on here. Fallout 4 is a lot more like, all right, bro. Here's this, do that. You are now the commander of what? You were the commander. What was Preston? What do you become the commander of? The Minutemen. You become the commander of the Minutemen, bro. You don't really got a choice. It's like, all right, yep, you're the guy. You are now the commander of the Minutemen. You have no say. The crafting in 4 is a decent system and random legendary. Yeah. You're the commander of the Minutemen. You stuck. This is you. You don't really got a say in the matter. You gotta own up to your new role now. You're the commander in chief, Guillermo del Toro. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Ann. You're the guy. Hey, man, I appreciate it too, Gun. Thank you. Hopefully I can go back to sleep. I'll see more details in the commission. Bet. Yo, what's up, Bob? I don't know what that means, but I see you though. I mean, when I be like you, I got you. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I see you. I see you. Indubitably. You said make it yes man trust. Hey, I don't know, Mr. Red Boots. I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know if I want to make him into like. I don't know who I want to make it into. Oh, I gotta see, man. I gotta see. To twist die. Yes, man. It's a security trying with a smiley face. Nah, I know who he is. I know who he is. I was kind of, I don't, I gotta see though. I gotta see. I know exactly who Buddy is. I played through the games. I didn't know whose face I wanted to put onto there. I didn't know if I wanted to make him into like a yes man or maybe something else, you know? I was on the fence, man. I'm like, wait a minute. I know he's a security Ryan. No, he's a Securitron indeed. But say yeah, this is definitely some Fallout stuff for sure. I just gotta like, I didn't know whose face I wanted to put onto this one. Oh, you know what? I forgot something real quick. Let me add this little thing on top of his head. Cause this reference picture probably you to put the cowboy face. I didn't know who. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know whose face I wanted to do. It was either that or I found like this other face that somebody edited onto it. I was on the fence with it, man. I don't even know if I have the space for the little cowboy. I prefer Yes Man. I mean, Yes Man is the catalyst behind a lot of the things in the game. He's the guy. And what's so funny is we have like a modern day Yes Man. Chat GPT is literally Yes Man, basically. Yes Man without the Securitron body. We really got Chat GPT Yes Man. I feel like we got, and then it's in our piece, kind of in our pocket constantly too. Like Chat GPT is literally the Yes Man. It's definitely on that little lane. Let me give him his little face. I'm like giving like a little like haze over the screen on the Securitron. Yeah, y'all seeing the vision, man? Y'all seeing the vision. This one is interesting for sure. Thinking that I'm thinking what in the Fallout. Yeah, it's all kind of like Fallout stuff on this page. That's been like the whole little. That's been the wave right now. That's been the wave. I think that I wanna like finish this one off with some kind of other little small robot that can match what I've already got going here. Have I done Wally? Yeah, I have. I have done Wally before. The power armor. That's what I was thinking. Either that or squeezing like Liberty Prime or something. I just kind of wasn't sure. Or maybe. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. Or Jimmy Neutron's dog. I think that I might just draw EDE, bro. I think that's what it's called. You say young Wally's dog. I think that I might just kind of. I might do like a little drawing of EDE over in the corner. Is that Codsworth? Yeah. Let me get like a good picture of him. How old am I? 21. Do I want to put... I don't know if I have enough space for like an entire power armor over here. That's kind of why I'm more... I think I'm going to go with EDE. Because it's a little space. Congrats, man. Hey, God bless you too, Merlin. Thank you. I was like hesitant. I'm like, a power armor could work. but it's not that much space. You said we. Thank you. It's like I was like really trying to figure out the proportions and trying to squeeze it over here, but I don't want to cram them, you know. I don't want to cram the armor, so I think I'm gonna just draw a little EDE. He's a lot more space conscious. As far as so peak like 1 and 2. I didn't even play 1 and 2, but what I did play was 3, New Vegas, and 4. 4 was like my introduction, man. 4 was what kind of got me into it, and I ended up going back instead of forward. That was like what kind of pulled me in. Once you get pulled in, you kind of got to just go and explore on your own, you know. 4 was my childhood. That's what I'm saying. Like it was a nice little introduction to the whole series overall. But once you start, man, ain't no going back. Once that can of worms is open, it's like that's you. That's you. But I just wanted for this page to feel more based around just the robots. Have I ever competed? No. 1 and 2 had darker tones than the newer ones. That's what I hear. I seen this video of this guy doing like a breakdown of how much they've kind of like brightened and made the games a little bit more lively. And more kind of tame. I don't know. You can't really make the circumstance family friendly, but they're a lot more chill than what it really was at first. They had to kind of like clean it up a little bit. They definitely did like some PR training, man. They said, all right, we can't. This can't be how it once was. It's just kind of from what I've seen. But 1 and 2, were they even 3D? Not that it takes away, but just kind of getting like an idea of what was really going on. Fallout has one of the biggest mod scenes I've ever seen. I know that like the Bethesda games in general, it's the modders that really go above and beyond. It's kind of like it's like a whole different subset of the game itself. Like modders will sit there and make they'll literally have more content added. Y'all, can I see all the things you know? Not yet, Ray. Is this your job? Is this a hobby? Nah, I kind of do this kind of more as like my own little thing for fun, man, you know. Are you drawing one of those iBots? Yeah. This one is one of the little iBots. I think it's called EDE. It's been a minute since I done played. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a minute, bro. I mean, like, feels like forever. Even though it was probably like about a year or 2 ago, maybe 3. Sat there and had it. I got it on Steam, and I got to just experience it on the computer. That was a generational experience, man. Generational indeed. Yeah, this is all kind of like Fallout based for the people that are pulling up right now trying to figure out what's going on. This one is a lot more Fallout themed. It's Fallout grounded. Join the Enclave. It's like a propaganda machine, bro. Man, the propaganda, bro. We got Enclave recruitment before GTA 6, bro. That's what we doing. He's a recruiter. Enclave propaganda. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even play through the DLC. That was like one of the things that I didn't even get the chance to do. That was a DLC, wasn't it? The Enclave? That's more lore, you know? That's like a lot more lore to add to just the whole story. I like experimented around with the mods, but America the Enclave. Well, that was tough, man. Tough indeed. How do you know when to use red or blue? Well, I'm looking at a reference picture right now for this one, but what I'm really going for is trying to just give off the illusion of depth. You know, I want for this to kind of seem more sphere-like. And, you know, I do my best trying to just balance it out. Make it look 3D. Kind of like just complementing the rest of the robots that I drew in. But it's still very much experimental, and you learn as you go. You just got to mess around with the lines. You got to keep on messing around with the lines. That's kind of like that's been like my whole little strategy with this. Keep messing around with the lines till something makes sense. Oh, I get it. What happens if you use 3D? That's a heart. No, he's not quite a heart. He's kind of like a little, I think like a little robot. He's kind of like a little robot. This whole page is more robot themed. And I was taking like a lot of inspiration from just the older Fallout games. Even though it's like a rough sketch, this is like Fallout heavy stuff right here. This page is very Fallout-esque, I would say. Very Fallout. Bro, it's like it's a nice little Fallout theme. I'm gonna show off this page. I think that I'm gonna call it though, y'all. I'm gonna show off the robots that I drew on here. I think that was the finale though. I drew in EDE. I drew in one of the Protectatrons. I drew in a Codsworth. I drew in one of. Let me see. Hang on. And I believe that I drew in Yes Man. Yeah, Yes Man, and here was a Sentry. Yeah, man. But there's for that page. I was on the fence with if I wanted to keep going, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I got some editing I'm gonna get done. Anything that I did tonight, I'm gonna turn into a time lapse, so it won't be gone forever. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this one. And I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. And until next time. Until next time.